Okay guys, sorry for the yappy dog in the background. That's my daughter's Chihuahua. Don't ever buy a Chihuahua. Ollie, shut up. So, I'm going to continue our thing on fats, but I figured I wanted to find a way to make it fun for you guys. So, I have 3 different types of milks here. Here I have whole milk, and my whole milk, with its saturated fats, has 25%. Here I have a low cultured butter milk, and it's really hard to find a not low fat one these days. And believe it or not, with this one, with its fat, it only has 8%. Here's the guy, heavy whipping cream. Our heavy whipping cream, what do we have on this one? We have our 18% fat, and most of it is in the saturated fat. So the best thing to do with whipping cream is, guess what? Let's make some whipping cream. Whipped cream. Okay, so with the heavy whipping cream, something you guys can do at home. Right here, I'm going to take sugar. I'm going to put a couple teaspoons of sugar in here. Now you can do this in a whisk. I've had this bowl in my freezer getting really cold. So I'm going to add my heavy whipping cream. And now heavy whipping cream, the fact that it's high in fat, that's what we need. That fat, it likes the other fat molecules, so they're all gonna stick together and they're gonna come around the air molecules. So there's gonna be like these little mini microscopic bubbles of air fluffing up. You ready? And we're off. Now, like I said, you can do this with a hand whisk as well. Now, this is one thing I could actually never understand, why people spend as much money to buy whipped cream. It's so much cheaper and so much better. And this, I'm telling you, you can look up here, Deb. It is good. Now, another thing I can continue to do is if I continue to mix this, but I add a little bit of salt, I just put some salt in there, it'll end up being like a butter, like a whipped butter. So I'm gonna let this go on for a while. You can turn it off. Okay, so as you can see, if you continue to whip this, now butter takes a while, is why I like to have a mixture. But that once was whipped cream. I put a little bit of salt in there, and just by constantly agitating, it's not as light and fluffy as it once was. But what I have now is actual homemade butter. So for the small price, frankly, just getting some heavy whipping cream, you get whipping cream, you want butter, and this is a really light and good whipped butter too. So, and this is all about the fats, because as we whip it, there's fat molecules. Remember, they're hydrophobic. They don't like water. They like each other. So they want to start coming into each other's near them, and then there's going to be these little air bubbles that you whip in, and they're going to be surrounding it. So that's, I guess, the one good thing about fats. So don't always say fats are bad. Our cells are made of them, and they sure make for some tasty treats. Have a good one, everybody.